Well, we do have a game for you, so we'll bring that up in just a second here. Loaded in. Switch this around, and hey, we got VanDerDorf in the green as the Roos, going against Gullyd3ck3l in the pink as the English here on Dry Arabia. Their first game in the round 2 best of 3.
So, the Roos against English. What do you expect to see? What do you? No, let's rephrase. What do you hope to see?
I hope. I mean, I'd love to see. I love aggression on both sides, so it'd be fun to see that old council hall play. I don't know if that's really where we're gonna go with this, but with the Roos, I'd love to see Golden Gate, some more early aggression like we saw in that game against China to start off the day. A nice little archer knight push. Try to delete the English before they can really get anything going.
Good answer. I like it. Unfortunately, but let's focus on what's going on first. We see the double hunting cabin opening from VanDerDorf. I really like this one myself. And he has a nice position here too. Quite a big chunky wood line to put it in. So yeah, this actually will give you not an insignificant amount of gold there. Feels really nice to have that trickle going.
Mm-hmm.
But what feels less nice is the fact that he opened with 1 scout and his sheep haul is rather abysmal. As in, like, really bad.
Just dropped off 1. Gully with, 7 chasing his scout? And VanDerDorf...
No, the English need that.
Scrambling on the map to just find some source of sheep. It looks like he's going to path around these 2 sheep in the middle. Oh, he's just going to miss those, unfortunately. Can you see him? Can you see him? No, the sheep ran just out of sight range. And Gullyd3ck3l in there to sweep those up.
Better for him if he didn't see them.
So bad. Yeah, I know. The emotional damage from seeing 2 more sheep being taken from you.
No, he's going on the bottom side. There is nothing here. There is a single sheep below the English base, but Gully's scout is actually closer to that. It's gonna be a race. But there's 2 more sheep in the corner. He's gonna get 3 sheep in total. It's gonna be fine. And Gully's gonna get the entire right side, apparently. Oh god. Yeah, this is not a fun start for the Roos.
Oh, very, very sad sheep haul.
All is not lost, though. The second hunting cabin on the top side picked up a sheep as well.
Little bonus, little pity sheep making his way over to the hunting cabin. It's gonna be a Kremlin.
Yeah. We see Gully going for the 2TC play. He's already on stone. We see the Kremlin going up. The position is kind of what is this Kremlin doing?
I feel like it's too far, and it looks like it's. I mean, you could still drop a lumber camp over there. It's blocking off that entry point, but I don't know about it.
It's really a nice wooden fortress to buff wood cutting on 3 wood lines at once, but at the same time, I would have liked it to be on that double golden deer spawn, 1 pile up north, like that. Yeah, that would have been better, I think. But yeah, Kremlin going up. I fully expect VanDerDorf to also go 2TC at this point in time. He is not on the gold. He is heavily on the wood. I always wonder at this point in time, what is the most optimal way to play this? And I think VanDerDorf actually found it. He wants to delay, and he doesn't. See, the thing is, I feel bad when I drop off the unbuffed wood because I want that extra 20%. So I go on stone immediately if I go for a second TC.
Mm-hmm.
And then I start gathering wood as soon as I have the buff. And I wonder if that makes any sense at all.
You know, I don't know the math. We can bust out a spreadsheet and take a look at what the gathering rate, how that would differ by delaying. VanDerDorf doesn't care.
Opens with a stable here, alright. The thing is, against English, because English does have the network buff, because all of their villagers are archers, And because of their town centers shooting twice the amount of arrows, I'm always hesitant to recommend feudal aggression against English. Because it feels so bad. But he's going for 1 TC aggression. And I wish him all the luck in the world.
He's gonna try it. There's the range coming up as well. And we got just a horseman on the way for the Rus. And this sheep situation. Breaking my heart.
It's not great. Let's see. The English king is out and about, is moving straight ahead, and is moving straight towards those deer, where I thought the Kremlin should be, but it's not.
Was playing one step ahead. You think I was going to take these deer? You think I might have been in trouble because you got so many sheep? Nah, drop the Kremlin over here. Your king's not going to find anything up there. Yeah. King circling around, finding a hunting cabin. All those villas safe for the time being.
Welcome to it. VanDerDorf going actually for a horseman and an archer. I mean, horseman is not a bad choice if you're just gonna, you know, fight an English base. Because, yeah, they soak up arrow fire more effectively than the knights, actually. Or
Really?
more cost effectively for their DHP that they
yeah,
offer.
King's going to be chased away. The two horsemen fighting him out. Gullyd3ck3l dropping walls, hunkering in, getting that 2TC English economy online.
Immediate barracks, immediate archery range coming out. Does he have any more food in his base? I mean, he has basically all the sheep on the map, so that definitely helps. But does he have any other food available? I don't think so. So he will be forced into farms at some point. And he's already starting them, because you know it's English.
Yep, why not?
I mean, yeah, he's got a second TC already up and running. He still has quite a bit of food left. And he already has the same amount of production buildings than his opponent. So, feels pretty good to be an English player right now.
Sure does. Horseman looping around. Not going to find any damage. Vills immediately into the town center. They're going to see the wall. One horseman down. Second one able to get out of there, but nothing doing for the Rus. Second archery range now coming in for the English. Additional farms trickling in. We do see the Rus taking the deer pretty far outside the base. They're safe for the time being. The king is back home. King's gonna find the archers.
Wayward archers? Where are your horse friends? Oh, they're all the way. I don't even see them. VanDerDorf, where are your horse friends?
He's
one
got
arrives.
One on way out there to the west. But one archer goes down. A couple more friends join the fight. There's a knight there. King not going to be able to do much
Gullyd
against
needs to pay attention here.
Yeah, horseman jumps into the mix. That king, low HP.
That king is pretty expensive.
Down to 7. The
health.
horseman's going to outpace him. Here's the poke.
Does he get...
There's the
he
poke.
gets poked. I was gonna say, King has 2 armor. He has 9 health. He has 7 health, and the horseman does 9 damage. Does he die, or does he stay on 0 HP with a point
Does he have
something?
a fraction? Yeah. Not in this case. Yeah, that 9 was enough to take him out. Longbow's starting to mass up in the English base. Do you see a couple spears in the mix? VanDerDorf needs to figure out what he's going to do to combat this English economy. We've got 1 mill's worth of farms completed at this point. Military for Gullyd coming out at a pretty steady clip.
Yeah, 8 longbows already, but we have that knight count slowly rising. And we've got siege engineering in the queue. Siege engineering before iron undermesh, actually. That's scary.
Yeah. With that mass of longbows, we do see VanDerDorf moving out to take the boar on the western point of the map here.
He's doing this exactly right. Need to go to all of the resources on the map. And you kind of want to avoid taking your home deer because you might need them later.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want to at least delay that, right?
Yeah, while you have this map control, especially now that you know you killed the king, so you have some moments of respite before that other king comes out. And there's no king in the queue right now, so VanDerDorf feeling fine with taking these very exposed resources. He's gonna start knocking on the door of the English.
Oh, we've got a first ram building on the right side there, and we've got some knights taking a little stroll in the English base, bathing in the arrow rain.
Yeah, too many arrows for that knight. 1 vil for 1 knight. Doesn't feel good. Roos is gonna pick up another sheep. Yeah, and VanDerDorf knows that he can't take the fight here. Let's see if he starts pushing in the bottom side. Second ram almost completed at this point. Gullyd3ck3l's army over
Gotta
on the
come
other
in
side
from
of
the
his
top
base.
there. We only got the 4 knights though. That's a little concerning to me.
A little thin
Like,
for the push.
he's gonna push the second TC. He doesn't really have a whole lot of defenses around it, but there is 16 longbows on the map. And they're coming back home right now.
Yeah, not gonna push out. Gonna stay home and defend, not overextending. And those rams were in motion for a second. No commitment yet. I think VanDerDorf knows he needs a little bit more before he can commit to this push. The more he delays, the more that English 2TC pays off.
And Gullyd actually building a gate topside. Is he gonna move out?
Well, spears, longbows, leaving the base.
We are right in that sweet spot. But this is potentially really, really bad. VanDerDorf only invested into 2 rams so far. That is 400 resources that are not units. But this English army is now outside of tower buff range. But where's the rest of the Rus army?
Yeah.
Like, he does not want to get sandwiched here.
They're not with the rams, and oh my goodness, the knights just tripping over the rams' wheels. Trying to move out of vision. Able to get out of the line of sight of those longbows.
Oh, and White Tower is going up for Gullyd, but his army is all out here. All by its lonesome, and this is really dangerous because VanDerDorf's about to collapse on it, and Gullyd needs to run.
Yeah, reinforcements are in. Archers firing their first shots. Knights getting ready to charge in on the longbows. Coming back into network range. Yeah, just 6 knights there. Not going to be able to do a lot of damage.
Just misses the timing. Oh, look, there's a White Tower now. We can no longer attack.
Ah, that feels so bad. That feels so bad. Rams looking to maybe do something now, moving into position close to that wall. Some harassment on the English farms from the Rus Knights coming in. But man, that is a farm transition for you. You got the 4 mils worth of farms now.
Yeah, I mean, feels pretty good to be the English player. We've got the high trade house coming up for the Rus now. Where did he put it? Right here. How much do you think that is? That's only the one
not
line?
Great.
It's not super good, but at least it's in the back of his base.
It's in a position he can
come in a little raid.
Picking off a couple of men-at-arms here. Those knights taking fire. You can see rams now on the gate. That Rus army is going to continue to push into the English base. Just trying to thin out those numbers for the time being. Archers able to take out the longbows knights. Archers able to take out the spears knights on a couple of longbows, but cannot commit to this push. Now the rams just trapped forward. They took the gate down. That's the only damage they're going to do. Vils are pulled. 1 ram pops. Gullyd not going to chase the other ram with his villagers. Going to go back to farming here. And both rams going down at this point. VanDerDorf circling around with his army.
There's the castle, but VanDerDorf cannot fight for another minute here. Gullyd, though, he's moving out on the map with 18 longbows. There's 8 knights still alive. VanDerDorf, run! Run!
Well, the engagement is underway in the middle, but those archers just focused on the men-at-arms, not doing much at all. Not enough knights to contest. VanDerDorf's gonna be pushed back. Continuing to lose a few units here and there.
Nice knight raid at the back. Gullyd does not react just yet. But this is the extent of what he can do. He can kill 5 villagers at the outside edge of the farms. Because then there's a white tower there, and English army is moving into the roost base. Gullyd has his scout here. Sees where the vills are sitting on the high trade house. And they're being pulled back. Let's go. Good reaction. Where's that archer upgrade? Veteran archer upgrade has not been queued at all by VanDerDorf.
Nope.
I'm a little scared. And the longbow is just moving into the base.
Yep, this is rough. All the vills that can garrison get inside that TC. TC arrow fire gonna focus down maybe one archer. Double monastery. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I like the spirit, but I'm not sure it's the right moment when you see that English army blob moving across the map. I would rather have seen that resource invested into a veteran archer upgrade that is already done at this point. Oh no, we're gonna throw away some gremlins.
Yeah.
We kind of needed them for a big engagement. Because now they're all gonna be dead by the time our army arrives.
And they don't do much. Army gets in just a little bit late, but it's blocking off the English retreat.
Gullyd is overextended here, right? He's gonna lose everything.
He is.
But at the same time, he doesn't really care because his setup at home is just pristine. All he has to do is now his move to a new gold, but he already did that. It's right behind his starting wood line on the right side. Longbow's just trying to find some damage. And VanDerDorf is trying to get enough gold for a keep that he's probably gonna drop on that middle gold there. But Gullyd, in the meantime, first relic going home towards the English base.
Now we do see VanDerDorf moving out towards the middle. Gonna run into the English army there. Not gonna commit to that fight. Oh, I say that, and those horsemen actually do stick around to get poked down by the spearmen.
It is mass chat at arms. Gullyd knows that this game can only be played one way if you're the English, and that is you build 30 barracks and you make 100 farms.
Yeah, look at that. 3 more barracks in production right now. Do you see the initial couple of crossbows coming out for VanDerDorf? A couple of vills from Gullyd, a little too far forward, trying to sneak a tower down.
Nice ambush there.
Find the Rus military waiting for him.
I like the forward tower creep, but you kind of have to have your army with you there. Gullyd going for that left side relic. VanDerDorf taking the... Or he was about to take the top one, but there's an English army here. Can that guy make it away?
That warrior monk's scooting
away.
Look
at him go!
He's out of crossbow range.
Spear has one more melee charge. Can he take a poke? Nah, doesn't look like it. Relic will be deposited.
He somehow makes it through, yeah. Relic gets home for the Rus.
The little monk that could.
And just gonna kite all of those units into that big archer ball. We got a little engagement in front of the English base. A couple of Rus knights out there just picking off some single units. VanDerDorf losing a knight at that point.
I mean, VanDerDorf is just happy he's still in this game, right? Because when the White Tower goes up and your feudal army is basically toast, you feel really, really bad. But very nice raid here for VanDerDorf again. The problem is that wall on the left side? No, that's just a blueprint. It is not finished. So he has a way to get out here. He really does not want to lose all these knights.
No, that's a huge investment. I mean, those knights took down a lot of
And
vills,
as I say that...
yeah, spears get in. He's able to keep some of them alive. We do see that giant military mass from Gullyd outside of the Rus base. A couple of crossbows, though.
Yo, I don't know what's going on today, but I need to go to the drawer. Be right back.
Okay. So this mass of men-at-arms able to sneak around, but they're going to look to regroup with the rest of the English army. We're going to start focusing down these gold miners from the Rus. VanDerDorf able to pull out in time. Let's see another little engagement outside of the English base. Vill's pulled over. That wall's going to go up soon. Wow, the engagement up north. Knights able to get in on there, pick off one men-at-arm. Going to take out a crossbow.
That
English
knight is still
retreating to
going
the
in the
safety.
base. Love it. But yeah, do you see that Vil count? How VanDerDorf is slowly edging back? Because he made a third town center all the way north. But oh no, he just whiffed. He just moved his Vils straight into the English army there. Not Vils, his archers.
His units not able to take this fight. Was able to force the English back, but they ran back into their reinforcements, and now the Rus need to be on the retreat here.
Yeah, it looks real scary because look at that army blob. 74 pink units are currently in this map. And VanDerDorf just lost his entire knight mass again. He killed a lot of villagers for it, but this could be one of my games. I feel like I'm doing great. I'm doing so much damage to my opponent. Turns out he was building units the entire time while I was losing mine in raids.
Yep. It's going to be real tricky here, and Gullyd making that pivot to Imperial. We got a Wind Guard on the way.
Yeah, you know, and then you feel like, I did so much damage to my opponent. Yeah, you know, it turns out they're English.
They've been on 2TC for the last 17 minutes.
Yeah, VanDerDorf knows he cannot fight this. I don't know why all of these villagers are suiciding straight ahead. There's more coming.
Oh no, what are these Vils doing? Where are they?
I think
going?
that's sad. That's a very sad rally point there.
Ah, just picked off one by one. I think 4 or 5 went down during that whole time. Got men-at-arms coming out for the Rus, but they are just rallied into the middle of the English army, so they're going to get picked off as soon as they come out.
VanDerDorf knows his timing is now. He needs to take this fight before the Elite Men-at-Arm upgrade comes in 40 seconds. And Gullyd is all the important upgrades. Gets the network of citadels planned. His tower forward goes up. Oh my god, that outpost is so important. And VanDerDorf has a mango out. Like, that is basically his way out of this. He just needs to mass siege and pray.
Got a couple Hail Mary shots with that mangonel. We'll see. Pressure's coming in now. See those Rangers being torched down. Just those rally points going straight into the English army. Trickling those units one by one. English gets the first mango shot out, and it's a brutal one. Oh my goodness. Follow-up. Able to
the follow-up is
connect.
not as good. But there's a third one.
Oh my goodness. Mango's on both sides actually doing a lot of work here.
Look away, children. But yeah, there's unfortunately one reality, and it is that 32 elite men-at-arm front line that is currently walking into the English base, into the Rus base, and there's just nothing that VanDerDorf can do to stop this.
Yeah,
he's
there is
nowhere
no
near
military.
him. His siege is down. Yeah, men-at-arms win.
English doing what English do.
There's a
QTC.
single man-at-arm in the wood line fighting 30 villagers right now. And he's winning!
Yep.
He's winning!
He's doing just fine in that melee. And yeah, VanDerDorf, with no military at this point, is going to tap out. Give the game to Gullyd.
1-0 goes up. I mean, I feel like you just don't want to see all in an English player. It's not done. You do that if you're massively better or if their spawn is so bad that maybe you could facilitate that, but no, just no.
They're just not able to get any damage on the English player early game.
That's why I hate this.
Yep.
You load into the game, you look at your opponent, and you think to yourself, "Great, I cannot play feudal.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll just boom or something."
Right. But the map is loading up at this point, so I can switch the screen over here on Rocky Canyon. Taking a look at the Malians for the first time today. Got VanDerDorf in the green on the southern side of the canyon here as Mali. And on the northern side in the purple, we got Gullyd3ck3l as the Delhi. Saw Dragavan pilot the Delhi very well against the English in an earlier series. Certainly a different matchup going into the Malians. We'll see how that differs for Gullyd3ck3l here. Taking a look around the map at this point. You know, you get the Delhi berries here. I feel like the resources are just so far away on this map. Very open. Not a lot of wood lines. Always feels hard to defend on Rocky Canyon. Take a look at the sacred sites. We got that one on the Malian side. On the cliff there. Throw down a couple walls. Keep that one safe. Classic sacred site right in the middle, in between those two ponds, and a mirrored sacred site on the cliff. Standard Rocky Canyon stuff. Right near those big gold mines. The score currently is Gullyd3ck3l 1-0 over VanDerDorf. I'll take a look now at VanDerDorf's scout in the last game. Ran into a lot of trouble. Wasn't able to really find any sheep. Maybe got 4 sheep, 5 sheep in total against the English as the Rus. Didn't feel good. It was a really rough feudal start. Looking kind of similar at this point. You just see Gullyd3ck3l pass by here. 10 of his own sheep to 4. VanDerDorf gonna struggle to get some more sheep. There he goes, picking up 2 on Gullyd3ck3l's side of the map. Taking a look at the gold mine spawns for the Malians. Get that really safe one in the back for that first pit mine. Second one, though, way out in front. See a Mansa quarry coming up. Nope. VanDerDorf thinking maybe that's a little far away. Maybe there's a safer place to put that. Yeah. He's going to snuggle that in between the berries and the wood line there. Another possibility for a pit mine in the back here. Pretty far away. One in kind of no man's land on VanDerDorf's side. Taking a look back at Gullyd3ck3l's base. He is opening up Tower of Victory. Not super surprised there. Do the old classic Delhi feudal tempo mass. Wow, that Mansa quarry going up with 2 that surround on the pit mine, just finishing up. Space for one more house, I believe, on there once that gold mine is finished. So yeah, we've seen a lot of defensive games so far. Warchief Club bringing in the Delhi, hopefully See some nice feudal aggression. A lot of boom happening, a lot of fast castles so far today. Did open up with that great game. Rus against China. China losing 2 TCs in the Song Dynasty, losing that landmark TC, but able to hold on, able to turn it around, take the win there. Now Gullyd3ck3l into feudal, opening with a stable. Getting those early Ghazi Raiders out. Mansa Quarry almost finished for VanDerDorf at this point. So that's Scholar for Gully. Getting ready to jump into that stable as soon as it completes. 2.5 minutes away on Sanctity at this point. Scholar's garrisoned. First Ghazi's in the queue. Let's see if we've got a rally point. We're going all the way down. Gonna scout out the gold vein at the bottom. Anticipating that that is going to be the location for the first pit mine. You can see this gold is just way too far forward. VanDerDorf now into feudal himself. Getting that mill down on the berries. Dropping a second TC. We got 2 TC Malians.
Oh my god, what's going on?
We've
What
got
the hell?
2 TC Malians. We got VanDerDorf. Getting real funky with it.
Things are wild in.
For a very, very early second TC. You know, caught me kind of off guard.
So we've got okay, that is something you can do. But why? We're playing against Delhi.
Playing against, yeah, Tower Victory Delhi.
Okay.
I don't know how this is going to pay off. I'm excited to see what VanDerDorf's got up his sleeve. See what his reasoning was behind this 2 TC. See if it pays off. Scrambling to get that barracks down now.
One of them choices.
There's, yep. It is an option. An option. We'll see how successful of an option it is gonna be.
I mean, I wish him all the best. We see the barracks coming up right now. Now the question is, what is he gonna do with that? Is he gonna go fast castle for Rimba like a real spicy boy?
Oh, please, please, please.
I don't think so. He only has 1 pit mine and is currently being burned.
Yeah. He's gonna need more gold for that, and you can see where all the vills are. Yeah. All on wood right now. Now he's getting an archery range out. Anticipating those Delhi archers. Losing those houses around the pit mine. Ghazi's just content to keep throwing their torches. It's gonna slow down that gold trickle. Gonna prevent the Malians from getting a second pit mine anywhere. That's gonna be double barracks, double range for the Malians. Double TC as well. The sacred sites are now being captured.
I mean, I would say if you see your opponent go super greedy like that, you just do what Dragavan did earlier and go for the 3rd scholar as well. But I can't really fault him here. Because you also want to be burning that Mali pit mine, and he's doing a great job of it.
Doing a lot of damage just to Donzo. Not going to be able to do much here against the Ghazis. They'll throw their spears. They'll actually push him back. Donzo's going to stay alive. But
and now we're starting the cattle ranches. Okay, so we're going to go 2 TC cow boom because, you know,
Greed is good. Greed is good.
Yeah.
Against Tower
1998, 1998 cheaters had something going for them. They knew what was up. Greed is very good.
Man, that military count though. That is just a death sentence. 19-3. VanDerDorf not investing into any more military at this point. It's just going to be those 3 Donzo.
We've got another Delhi army coming in from the top.
Oh no. Able to pick off 1 Vill. But those Vills are going to be under pressure for a while. That Delhi army retreating, but not going
scary part.
anywhere.
If Gullyd just towers this wood line, I mean, he doesn't, at this point, he doesn't need to tower it because the military count is 24 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, this, the left side wood line might as well be on the other side of the moon. And this forward one, if he loses access to that, what is he gonna do? Like,
there is nothing. There is no
much,
wood.
But VanDerDorf's decide is it is not time to use any wood. We will just be making cows, and they cost gold.
You know, pit mine is back up and functional, so spend that gold before the Delhi take it away from you.
I'm not sure about VanDerDorf's game plan, but I think it could be summarized as yeah, YOLO. He's
the
just
YOLO
gonna
economy.
He's just gonna boom so hard before Gullyd ever scouts him. That is the plan.
Yeah, Gullyd not pushing in any pressure at this point. 33 to 10. All the sacred sites have been captured at this point. Gullyd's vision, I mean, you can see that there's not much in the Malians. The scout coming around the backside now. Just taking a look, seeing what VanDerDorf has cooking.
He sees the 9 on gold. I do like the decap from the Donzo at the top side. Can Gullyd do anything about that? No Ghazis have been pulled as of yet. A single archer is moving up there. I think he's gonna be late.
Just a little far away. Ghazi jumping in as well. Just a little bit too late. So VanDerDorf able to decap the sacred site, able to stop that timer. The other timer is the massive military and the 3 rams that are going to be heading towards the Malian base in just a second.
Look, we're not gonna die to the sacred site timer. That's nice, right? That is very comforting.
We'll choose your own adventure for how you want to perish here. Malian army count is starting to increase. Still, like, under half of what the Delhi has. And 28
we're slowly
archers.
getting there.
Yeah.
The thing is, Gullyd's not macroing super well right now. He's floating a lot of resources. And he can afford to.
Yep. He's fine. He's still over 20 additional military units. All right, the Rams have been activated. They are moving out.
Classic 12-minute ram push timing. The town center has given him 14 vills advantage at this point. Donzos need to be a little bit careful here. You cannot really fight these rams. And the javelin numbers, they're just not there. They're just not high enough.
Oh, and yeah, the Malian military just cannot defend here. Can't take the engagement. Donzo's run in, gets shredded by that giant archer mass. Horsemen trying to keep the jab throwers in check as they drag the Donzo forward to their doom, and VanDerDorf just no military. That second TC is gone. Delhi army now just inside the Malian base.
If you're gonna go 2 TC cow boom against a Civ, maybe don't pick Delhi.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Fun to see. I certainly was not expecting that second town center as soon as VanDerDorf hit feudal. Real fun to see. Real interesting. Did not work out. Did not work out.
It's kind of the same thing that English does, right? You just sit in your base against Delhi. You go to TC. And then you probably die.
And then you don't have you don't have what the English has. You've got to move out a little bit more than the English, and then GG is called. Gullyd taking it. Mali not able to make it happen with those 2 TCs, unfortunately. I was hoping for some sort of miracle there. Something to make it wild.
I'm sure his eco was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, just no units. Just no units.
Yeah, and that the villager count doesn't even involve the eco count, right? Right? Because the cows are not in there, and there were like 6 cows. Look how
That's
good
great.
that economy is.
That's great. Yeah, wow. Outpacing the Delhi economy, and you switch over to military count. And that's it. That is
Those are feudal units. They're not worth much.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Gullyd taking it. 2-0 over VanDerDorf. Gonna move on to the next round here.